I'm Margot Evans.
And I'm Rochelle Truby.
And I'm your girl, Edwonda White. And we are Three Black Girls Talking. Three Black Girls Talking is a show that we created with three friends. We've been knowing each other forever and ever. And during the pandemic, we missed each other. So we just started talking and Zooming with each other. And it became a show. And we thank you for all the subscribers that support us. Today on Three Black Girls Talking, we're going to talk about the future of this country. At first, we were talking about, who's going to win, who's going to win, who's going to win. And now we know that Biden is going to be our new president. Now, some people are very, very happy about that. We are. But some people are not. So I'm going to go to Rochelle. Rochelle, what do you think is going to be different about the Biden administration as opposed to what we had to deal with the past 4 years? What you think, girl?
Well, I am so happy that Biden did win, and I'm really ecstatic about Kamala Harris being his VP. And I love the fact that we have a woman of color, well, who is half Indian and half Black, that is supporting us as far as our nation. But the difference, I think it is, and we can already see it. Biden is already trying to get a hold of this virus. So he's already started a task force that was disbanded when the president had started, and he's already started a task force, and he's already looking into things that will try to combat this virus. And the most important thing that I really am happy about, and I feel in my spirit, that because Biden is on board, guess who's going to be back on board too is Obama. Because, you know, Obama and Biden are very close. Obama has never stopped being my president. He was my president even when Trump was president. I always would say that Obama is still my president. I never did recognize that Trump was president. Right. But anywho, Obama is going to be there to support Biden on some of the decisions that they made. He might even add him onto one of the task force or something in office. So I think that this is a wonderful thing. I know that Biden's not perfect by no means. Like you said, I don't think it's the second coming or anything like that. I don't think that Kamala, you know, she has things too. But I feel like he cares about the people, and that this virus is going to be the top on the list to get us back to where we need to be. So, you know, God is in control of all of that. That's the only way that it's going to happen. But I think that Biden will make wise decisions on what's going to be our future. Margaret, what's your intake?
Oh, well, you know, I'm not a political person. I don't really follow like what everything is. I just, you know, go by whatever's happening. I am happy that Biden won. It was Trump or Biden, and I knew I was going to vote for Biden Harris ticket because I didn't want Trump anymore. So what I think that is going to be actually great about this administration is that he is going to be an inclusive president. It shouldn't be Republicans versus Democrats. This United States is made up of all parties, and we have to have a president that includes all parties and not try to like pit us against each other. And that's what I've seen in this administration and what I didn't like. That, you know, it was like, it's us against you, and we all live in the same states. Like, we all are here, and you are supposed to be a president that's for everybody and not just for one party. So I'm glad to see that, you know, that was what Biden was saying, that I'm here for Republicans and Democrats. And I'm here to work for the people and not just a party. I'm very happy with Kamala winning the Vice President Harris. Let's put respect on her name. You know, we wouldn't call the man Vice President by his first name. So it's Harris, it's Vice President Harris. And I'm happy to see that she's in office. I know that they're not the end all be all. And we're going to hold their feet to the fire too. If they can't do what they said that they were going to do in these 4 years, guess what? They will be elected out, and we'll be and we'll elect the new, you know, whatever's new. Trump had his, I'll put respect on his name, so I don't even say that first word in front of his. Trump had 4 years to do what he said that he was going to do, and I don't know what he said he was going to do, but I know that he didn't do crap. Like, nothing happened. And for him to continuously say, oh, I've done so many things for Black people, what? Please tell me what it is that you've done for Black people, because I'm Black and I haven't seen no information come across my door saying what you did for me. I don't see anything that he has done for me. And lastly, like about the platinum package that they talking about, I don't even know what that is. What again? I am Black, and if I'm supposed to get some kind of platinum package, I think I should see what the package is all about so that I can vote on
Right.
Thank you.
it.
Right.
Gotta say it, Wanda.
I'm gonna say that first of all, I'm very proud of the American people that voted. There were so many people who argued me down, talking about that the voting process doesn't work, your vote doesn't count, and all this type of stuff. And I'm telling you, our ancestors died
Yeah.
for the right to vote. And if it wasn't that important, they wouldn't have tried so hard to stop us from voting.
Right.
Because it is important. It is important to get your voice heard. And that's why they try to disqualify so many people from voting, saying, oh, you're a felon, or, oh, you're this, if you're not registered by this time and this. They try to make it hard because they know, Black people ain't trying to do all this extra just to vote,
Right.
if you're going to make it hard for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm so proud of everyone of all races, of all ages. The new voters are the ones who put us over the top. The Black voters put the Democratic Party over the top because we came out in numbers like never before, because even people who have never voted, were never registered, people went in the hood, they found people who qualified, people who weren't felons or ineligible, and they signed them up to vote. Those 18-year-olds that turned 18 voted for the first time, and it made a difference.
Yeah.
We won the popular vote, and we won states like Georgia. I mean, come on now. Win Georgia.
Arizona.
Georgia, come on now. First he was leading, and then they started doing the little Black areas like Macon and Savannah and Atlanta, and it was lights out. You understand? They were not playing games. So I say the future is bright for us. Now, everybody talking about, oh, it's going to be a big old change. Maybe, maybe not, because all these politicians, they have their own agendas, and they have to pay the piper or whatever from those people who supported their interests. They have to turn their favors over and all that. We don't know nothing about who they promised what to. Right. But I'll tell you what, they ain't promised Pookie them in the hood nothing. So trust and believe me, we weren't on that agenda. But I do believe with this new presidency, with this new administration, that it's going to be more inclusive. It's going to include people of color. His cabinet is going to be probably the most colorful one we've seen, maybe even more than Obama's was. You know what I mean? And he did have a lot of different people of all different races, Indians, Asians, all different types, not just Black people that weren't qualified. It was people who were qualified, and he found a place for them in their administration. And when you have those type of people in place, it's going to be better for all the people. Right. And no politician can sit there and say, I'm just going to help Black people. I'm just going to help Latino people. I'm just going to help da-da-da. No, but some of these initiatives that they're bringing forth will benefit people in the rural areas, the poor people, and the tax cuts and things like that, so that they can share the wealth a little bit. And that's probably why a lot of people were mad at Biden, because he's going after the rich. He's doing the Robin Hood on them. You know what I'm saying? He's stealing from the rich and give it to the poor. And they're like, hey, what you doing, bro? Like, that ain't what we trying, But he's like, hey, I'm rich too. And I'm telling you, it's wrong that some people ain't getting a piece of the pie, so we can afford to pay. He got millions, he got money, you know what I'm saying? Obama and them, they rich too, you know what I mean? So they're not poor, but they know what it's like to be poor. Mm-hmm. And they remember what it was like to be poor. So they're thinking about those things in terms of universal health care and stuff like that, because it affected them. Right. Obama created universal health care because his own mother died from cancer because they would not treat her, and she couldn't afford for the treatments because she had a pre-existing condition. And that should have never happened. So what he did was right that wrong in his own life by making it available to other people. And I really feel that Joe Biden is going to do the same thing. because he's had a whole bunch of tragedy. With he lost kids early on. His little kids passed away. His first wife, his son, had cancer and things like that. So I think that that's gonna make the difference. And he's not talking with that racist rhetoric. He's not talking about that separation and make America great again, which means make America white again. That's really old for that, to where, we go back to, what I'm saying? If he did 4 more years, I don't know, we'd be back in picking cotton. I don't know. And, you know what I'm saying? And everybody else be Russian. We might turn us over to the Russians, and we'll be like, you know what I'm saying? Rochelle Truby or whoever give us new last name, they could have did anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm so glad that did not happen. And I'm really upset that he hasn't showed any class to concede and congratulate them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Man, that part right there.
Margot, what you got to say about that part, Margot? Show some class, bro. You lost. Congratulate the man. Turn over the briefings so they can start preparing.
Right.
What you doing? You talking about some lawsuits and we need to recount. Even if you recount, you still lost. Like
exactly.
Why you holding on? He doing too much right now. Margot, speak on it.
He lost, and the thing is, what he needs to realize, it was a tight race. It was
tight race.
It was in each state. It really was
tight.
A lot of people voted for him.
Yes,
a whole, but too many. Where we're divided as a country.
Yes,
exactly. Yep,
we are. A lot voted for him.
Yeah, they did, but not enough for him to win. So he needs to say, you know what? It was a tough race. I've lost, and that is it. But look who we dealing with. We're not dealing with somebody that has their scruples. We're dealing with somebody that cheats and lies and steals and does this stuff. So he has to do whatever he needs to do to make him feel better. He's not going to concede. He's going to wait till the very last minute to concede, because that's.
I don't think he ever going to concede.
If he does, I have respect for him, because then he would be like showing us that he has some kind of decency left, and he would say, you know what? We the lawsuits, were unfounded, and we had to check or whatever, just like they would if they were in a situation. And it has come to my, knowledge that, we did lose legitimately. And I just want to congratulate President Biden. And, I hope and pray that that they do great or whatever. And God bless America. They'd be like, okay.
We'll give you a point for that. We'll give you a point.
You get points for that. He gonna do it. He gonna be holding on to the furniture till they come pull him up out of there. He already said before the election, girl, they gonna have to pull him out kicking and screaming. You understand me? He said that if he lose, he wasn't going. He said that before the election.
He did.
You think he playing?
No.
You think he playing? They gonna have to pull him up out of there like black people when they get eviction and 3 days to quit on their door. They be in there hiding, hoping nobody come. No, you get up out of here, and all this stuff that you didn't get is gonna be out on the curb if you don't get up out of here.
Yep.
Okay. He doesn't want to give up the power, and I get it, because as a businessman, he's lived with wealth or whatever, and he's been treated a certain way, and then people had to kiss the ring, girl. When he was the president, people that didn't like him had to kiss the ring.
Right.
And now they ain't gotta kiss it.
Hit the road.
Hit the road, and now he's feeling like, oh my goodness. Nobody is just like not even answering my calls. Nobody don't have to do what I say no more. He's going crazy.
He is, and I seen him on something when he came to talk about the coronavirus this week, and his hair is completely white. I have never, how their hair changes while they're in the office. His hair didn't change. He probably was dyeing it, whatever. But this week, his hair was completely.
Yeah, he fried. I'll tell you.
Done.
He fried out. So on that note, I'm going to say, we talked about the future. And again, we're going to do closing remarks. And I'm going to tell you, Rochelle, I want to know your final thoughts on me. I'm going to do mine first. I feel that the future is bright. I feel that it's going to be way better now for all people. And I think the economy is going to grow. And I think that we're going to get a handle on the pandemic so that we can move forward this time, because I think they're going to get experts and things, because they already had the task force when Obama was in, but as soon as Trump got in, he disbanded that. Like, they didn't need it, even though he warned them 5 years ago that this could happen or it might happen, and that's why he created that. So I think overall it's going to be better. Some people are going to fight it, but after a while, I think that he's going to be willing to work with Republicans, work with Democrats, help everyone just to be a better country, and not try to make it uneven to where some people are struggling and other people are flourishing, are benefiting off of the poverty of others.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So Rochelle, final remarks.
Okay, so I have 3 things to say.
Okay.
Number 1, Melania is out of there. Once his presidency, she deuces, honey. She gonna go file her paperwork.
Hey, bitch, trying to be.
Melania is deuces, okay?
Right, every time you see her, she be looking like, help me. Don't she be looking like a kidnapper is behind the door? Help me, please. Please, everyone, help me. She do. She be looking.
She does. She does. Second thing I have to say, I have to give Kanye respect because I heard he did concede. So props up to Kanye.
Oh, he did? Okay. We got to find that.
Third thing I want to say is, you know what? I think that we have hope and we're going to have a brighter future regardless of who's in presidency, because long as we try to come together as one and try to love and respect each other, I think things will just be beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What you get the final words, Margot?
My final words is I can't wait till the inauguration to see who's gonna sing. Like,
right.
To see who's
right.
Oh, Beyonce sings.
I don't know who he gonna have, but it's gonna be the bomb. I'm trying to tell you.
It's gonna be beautiful. I mean, I'm over it. I want this guy to be gone. You know, he's gonna do whatever he's gonna do. They was talking about that when he went golfing, that they moved the red button in the White House so he wouldn't come back and be crazy and start nuking stuff. I hope they did. And I just really, I honestly, I just pray that Trump can figure out his exit strategy, concede, and move forward, and not go down in he already is going down in history in our books as like the worst president ever.
Yeah.
So why do you want to continue your, worst president ever by not conceding and doing something that's totally different than all of the other presidents that we have had in our lifetime? So I would, like Edwonda said, I would respect him more if he just went in and conceded and said his, final goodbyes and blah, 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 and be out. Just be out. So,
right. So from all of us to you, President-elect Biden and Vice President-elect Harris, we congratulate you. We're excited about the possibilities of what you guys are going to do for this country. You've already made history by being the first African-American and Indian descendant to be vice president, and for a woman to be a VP on a ticket. It's already historical. And so we know that you guys are working on some things, and we congratulate you. All of us voted for you. Yes. We were rooting for you and hoping in our hearts that you would win. And so congratulations to you and to America. Those of you who are upset about this decision, it is what it is. So get with the program and benefit from being an all-inclusive nation. Yes. So from us, we are 3 Black Girls Talking, and we will see you next time.
Bye.
3 Black Girls Talking. 3 Black Girls Talking.